The abbreviation for double crochet is DC, and this is the symbol. Chain 10 plus 3. 3 chain is the height of a double crochet. Yarn over and go into the 4th chain from the hook. You'll end up with 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Double crochet completed. Yarn over and go into the next chain, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to show you going into the seeds. So the same 10 plus 3, and then yarn over and go into the back of the chain where you'll find the seed and complete the double crochet. Continue double crocheting into the seeds. I prefer to do it this way, and I'll show you why. Tops of stitches have 2 strands, and when you crochet into the seeds, the bottom will have 2 strands as well. I'll go ahead and do some double crochets into the front of the chain so you can see the difference as well. Here are the tops of the stitches, and here are the bottoms. As you can see, the ones with the seeds have 2 strands, but the chains only have 1. So I'll continue double crocheting into the seeds. It makes for better sewing together if you have 2 pieces to sew together or putting a border on. And here's double crocheting in the last couple of stitches. The last double crochet will go in the last seed with the knot. For the next row, you'll chain 3 and turn. Notice this first chain I tighten. It makes the height of the chain 3 the same as the double crochet. Yarn over and find that first stitch in the next row. Make sure you're not getting the chain, and go into the stitch top, yarn over and pull through, and then do your 2 pull throughs. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And here we are at the last 2 stitches. There's the stitch tops and the chain 3. On this last stitch, I want you to watch the loop on my hook right here. It's going to become the stitch top of that last stitch. So once you do your chain 3, it will become the first stitch of your next row. You're able to find the first and the last stitches of rows. You will not be adding stitches or dropping stitches as often. So notice the tightened chain 3 lays nicely next to the stitch compared to the other. And just like the loop on the hook from the last stitch, the loop on the hook from the chain 3 of your first stitch will become the top of that first stitch. I'll do 2 more double crochets and then we'll look at those stitch tops again. So you should be able to identify 3 stitch tops and where the chain 3 is. Notice that first stitch looks a little different than the other 2. Then we'll go ahead and look at the other end here and find that last stitch top. Mostly I just wanted to point out how different the first and the last stitch look. All the stitches in between look relatively the same, but if you're able to find the first and the last stitch, you're set. Some patterns will tell you to go through FLO, front loop only, or BLO, back loop only. Unless the pattern specifies one of those, you'll go through the stitch top, both strands. I'll demonstrate back loop only. In the first and last stitches when I do back loop only, I like to go through both strands on the top of the stitch. And then all the stitches in between I will do completing in the back loop only. It gives an interesting kind of ledge to your work, and if you do a color change here, it really defines the change in color. Little Stitch Anatomy 101. This is the chain 3. These are the posts of the stitches. This post belongs to this stitch top, and this post belongs to this stitch top. And now to finish out the back loop only row so you can see the little ledge. So here's the finished work. Here is between the stitches, here is between the stitches, and then this is the one with the back loop only. You can kind of see the little ledge there. When I count rows, I go by the post, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 posts. The more you're able to identify, the better you are at pattern reading. So that's one post, that's between the stitches. There's another post. This is between the stitches. This is another post, between the stitches again, and then the posts of the last row with the stitch tops. Hope you enjoyed learning the double crochet. See you next time.